My new job was simple: delete missing persons profiles. Last night, I opened a file. It was mine. The report says I go missing tomorrow. And the notes say, I don't know yet. Something knocked. It wasn't at the door. I didn't mean to take the job. I answered an online listing. Data sanitation specialist. Remote access. Flexible hours. Good pay. The company was called ClearPath Archives, and their website looked legitimate enough. Soft blue colors, corporate smiles, testimonials that sounded vaguely human. The interview lasted exactly 9 minutes. They didn't ask about my experience. They asked if I lived alone. I should have left then. But I needed money. Rent was overdue. And I figured it was just some weird HR checklist. On my first day, they gave me credentials to log into a government-adjacent system. It wasn't officially labeled, but it was obvious what it was: a database of missing persons. My job was to delete profiles once documentation confirmed the individual was no longer active in the system. Active was their word. Each profile included photo, last known location, date, reported missing. Notes: when I clicked delete, the record permanently disappeared. At first, it felt grim. But I told myself it was administrative cleanup. Bureaucracy. Someone had to do it. The first few weeks were routine. Sad, but routine. Then things started getting strange. Some profiles had no closure documentation. No death certificate. No resolution notes. Just a tag: inactive, clearance approved. Approved by who? There was no signature. One night, I noticed something else. The timestamps were wrong. Profiles marked as missing in 2018 had login activity from last week. Login activity. Missing people don't log in. I reported it to my supervisor through the internal chat system. His name was Martin Hale. He replied within seconds. System lag. Continue your assignments. Continue your assignments. I wish I hadn't. Because yesterday at 10:43 p.m., I opened a new case file. Case number 70429. Status: inactive, clearance approved. I clicked it open. And there I was. My driver's license photo. My apartment address. Date reported missing, 3 days from now. I'm not joking. The notes section said, subject unaware of status. My hands went cold. I checked the metadata. The file had been created 2 weeks ago. Before I even started the job. I tried to log out. The system froze. A message appeared on the screen: please complete your assignment. And beneath it a single button. Delete profile. My profile. That was the preview. You think that's the worst part? It's not. Because I didn't click delete. And something else did. When the button pressed itself, I heard it. Not from the computer. From my apartment door. A soft knock. 3 taps. Calm. Patient. Like someone who knew I was home. The screen went black. For a second, I saw my reflection. Pale, wide-eyed, shaking. Then the monitor flickered back on. My profile was gone. Deleted. In its place was a new entry. No photo. No name. Just one line: replacement scheduled. Another knock. 3 taps. I didn't move. I didn't breathe. The internal chat window opened automatically. Martin Hale was typing. I never saw him type before. His responses were instant. Mechanical. This time, I saw the 3 dots blinking. Then a message: you were not supposed to see it early. My fingers hovered over the keyboard. See what? I typed. The reply came slower. The transition. Transition. Another knock. Louder. The doorknob rattled. I checked my phone. No missed calls. No notifications. No signal. Back on the screen, new profiles began appearing rapidly. Dozens. Hundreds. All marked, inactive, clearance approved. The timestamps were updating in real time. Tonight's date. Tonight's hour. Tonight's minute. The chat window flashed again. You misunderstand your job. Cold spread through my chest. You are not deleting the missing. The cursor blinked. You are preparing them. Preparing them. The knocking stopped. Silence flooded the apartment. That was worse. I stood slowly and walked to the door. I didn't look through the peephole. I don't know why. Maybe I was afraid I'd see myself. Instead, I backed away. The system began auto-scrolling. A new profile opened. Not mine. Not yet. It was my neighbor from across the hall. I recognized her immediately. Last known location, our building. Date reported missing, tomorrow. Status. Inactive, clearance approved. I ran to the window. Her lights were on. I could see her silhouette moving. Alive. The chat blinked again. Deletion finalizes relocation. My heart pounded so loud I couldn't hear anything else. Relocation where? I typed. The reply took longer. Then, where the unobserved go. The lights in my apartment flickered. The monitor displayed a live camera feed. My living room. From above. Impossible angle. Like something mounted in the ceiling. But I live on the top floor. The feed zoomed in slowly. Behind me. Something was standing in the corner. Tall. Wrong. Featureless. I didn't turn around. I couldn't. The chat window filled the screen. You were scheduled. But you saw. Now observation is compromised. The feed glitched. The figure in the corner flickered. Then multiplied. Standing by the door. By the kitchen. By the hallway. Copies. Waiting. Another message appeared. Manual extraction required. The knocking returned. Not at the door. Inside the walls. Inside the ceiling. Inside the floor. 3 taps. Everywhere. I grabbed my laptop and ran into the bathroom, locking the door behind me. The screen was still active. Still connected. Still watching. The profiles were deleting themselves now. Rapidly. Names vanishing. Photos blinking out. Preparing them. Preparing us. The chat displayed its final message. You are no longer assigned deletion. Pause. You are assigned documentation. The camera feed switched again. Now it showed me. Curled on the bathroom floor. Holding the laptop. Staring into the screen. And below the video feed. A new case file was being created. No photo yet. Name field blank. Status, active. Notes section typing automatically. Subject believes he survived. His screen went black. The knocking stopped. The power in my apartment shut off completely. No lights. No hum. No signal. Nothing. Morning came eventually. Sunlight through the blinds. Silence. My laptop was dead. No login access. No company email. ClearPath Archive's website no longer exists. I checked the National Missing Persons database online. There is no record of me ever being reported missing. There is no record of my neighbor either. Her apartment is empty now. For lease. No forwarding address. No trace. Sometimes, late at night, I still hear it. 3 taps. From nowhere. And every time I log into any system, social media, banking, email, I hesitate before clicking anything permanent. Because what if it isn't deletion? What if it's relocation? And what if next time I don't get to see it early,